definitely when I lost my arm, like I attribute so much of my resiliency to God and trusting that like, okay, God, like you have me in your hands and that I didn't have to worry as much. And like, I think being a Christian, sometimes those fears can be diminished because you know that God's greater than all of that. And so ever since forever, I mean, I'm still believe in God, and now I want to share that with my kids because this world's crazy. There's a lot of scary things going on and it's hard to like kind of navigate, but I think God helped me just to go straight instead of go lopsided all over the place.
Standing up, calling all the people here to see the show, calling for my demons now.
Bethany, ela é uma surfista espetacular, mas ela tinha uma carreira em ascensão. Ela era mais uma das meninas que prometiam um sucesso muito grande no esporte. Aconteceu algo com ela que elevou ela a um outro patamar. Ela deixa de ser só uma esportista de sucesso, como ela passa a ser representante de uma história espetacular. Então, quando o tubarão mordeu o braço dela e ela teve que superar toda uma adversidade, ou seja, ela criou uma história de superação das mais bonitas possíveis.
You can't break me down. You can't take me down. You can't take me down. You can't break me down. You can't take me down.
Poxa, devido à pandemia, a temporada está sendo bem atípica, né? A gente está gravando com as famílias pela internet, a gente está ensinando elas a gravarem os depoimentos sobre as histórias de vida delas, também sozinhas. E dentro das próprias casas, devido à pandemia, as pessoas estão assim mais sensíveis, com os corações abertos. E sem uma câmera inibindo na frente, né, de uma terceira pessoa, elas estão se soltando ainda mais. Então, eu estou percebendo que o coração está aberto. E essa interação está sendo muito bacana e é o que a gente está vendo nessa temporada.
How are you?
Hi!
Nice to be with you here. How's the waves in Kauai today?
Yeah, I had to hustle from the ocean to get here. It's been a fun week, so I'm super stoked.
Yeah, I can see by your hair.
I wonder why the volume's so low. I'm just gonna see if I can figure out the volume.
I'm Bethany's husband, Adam.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Good to meet you too,
Hi.
man.
Nice to meet you too. Social media, it's nice because we think we know everybody.
Yeah.
I see you guys all the time and on Instagram. It's like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You ever been in Brazil?
Yeah, I've been to Brazil, I think maybe 5 times now.
Oh.
But not recently.
Here's Benjamin. Here's Bethany. You wanna meet her? Yeah. Come.
Hi, buddy.
Yes.
So,
that's my wife, Bia.
Oh, hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too.
Quando você vê indivíduos que sofreram uma amputação e que retomaram a sua atividade com uma performance alta, né, em alto rendimento, são pessoas muito inspiradoras, porque ela realmente superou dificuldades e superou barreiras, superou condições físicas, biológicas, de dor fantasma, enfim. É possível sim superar muitas e grandes barreiras desde que você queira.
I carry the time we don't talk in a backpack. Leave it on the side with the nice you did.
I always tell my son and in some interviews and sharing with my friends that you can enjoy the best surfer in the world or the best surfer, but how they act out of the water, it's how I gonna call him a hero or something else, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, I don't think I would have been able to encourage people who you know, like some of my favorite surfers, they don't encourage me in my dark times. They just inspire me in my surfing. So there's like kind of that line of like, life is so much more than me and surfing and even my family. It's about sharing hope with people everywhere in different ways that we can.
Em propaganda e publicidade, o que as marcas mais buscam são histórias que façam as pessoas se sentirem elevadas, que sejam histórias aspiracionais. E essas histórias, quando vêm do esporte, elas normalmente estão atreladas à vitória, as pessoas que são vitoriosas, têm um carisma incrível e conseguem vitórias inacreditáveis. Então é o caso do Michael Jordan, que foi um dos maiores garotos de propaganda da história do esporte. É o caso de um Pelé, é um caso de um Neymar. E no caso da Bethany, ela se tornou um exemplo de superação, um exemplo de resiliência, um exemplo de determinação. E as marcas procuram se aproximar disso. Então é natural que ela se transforme nesse sucesso de marketing, porque ela deixou de ser apenas uma surfista, ela passou a ser uma história, um exemplo de vida para muita gente.
I had one of my best friends, and he was a Brazilian champion in the 80s, and he broke his neck. Now he's a dad of twins, and we took him to surf, and he has a mind that everybody's jealous about because he's so strong. And I can feel that everybody who is like, I think God put something in our life sometimes that make us grow stronger, you know.
Quando eu escutei a história da Bethany Hamilton 15 anos atrás, uma menina novinha, loirinha, lá em Kauai, sofreu um ataque de um tubarão e perdeu o braço, eu fiquei muito chocado, porque eu tinha parado de surfar há muito tempo e achei que ela ia seguir pelo mesmo caminho, sabe? Só que ela era muito novinha, eu falei, como é que vai ser o futuro dessa menina? Bom, ela se superou totalmente, virou celebridade de Hollywood, uma história assim que ela influencia muitas e muitas pessoas. Então não tem nem palavras o quanto que eu admiro a Bethany, sou fã dela.
Eu surfava antes. E o que me interessava, não era estar lá no pódio, nada disso. O que me interessava era estar deslizando, né? Acho que é o que todo mundo gosta. E agora eu posso fazer isso de novo, eu fiquei muito... Falei, caramba, como é que pode eu estar aqui de novo deslizando? E assim, é muito bom, muito bom demais. E a partir dali, eu me transformei de verdade.
How was the COVID in Kauai when it started? You guys got afraid? How you guys reacted and how is now?
Yeah, it was interesting because I was with my family traveling in New Zealand and Australia. Well, we were in New Zealand when things really got escalated, and we almost got stuck in New Zealand because I was there for the contest in Piha, and then it got canceled, but we were already there and we'd spent all the money to get there. So we ended up adventuring around the island and camping in a camper van, and it was really fun. It's such a beautiful country. Then we got the last flight to Hawaii home.
And we were able to surf anyway, so...
Yeah, we were still able to surf, and that was like, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would have been like crying.
Yeah. What did you love so much about her movie that you saw? How many times you saw her movie already?
5 or 4.
Wow, cool.
That in 3 days, right?
Yeah.
What's the favorite part of the movie? When she got a barrel, you told me?
That was my favorite part too. Because I got to do you know how there was an actress who played me, but I got to do a lot of my own stunt surfing. So I got to get in the barrel, so that was fun.
Yeah. And I remember I was at Jaws the day that you were towing. And
Oh, okay.
then that was okay, normal. But when you jump in the water with your gun, I was like, that girl is amazing.
That was incredibly scary, but pretty fun at the same time. I want to surf it more, but it's just hard. I feel like when you surf Jaws, you kind of have to dedicate your all to it.
Yeah.
It's not the thing that you can just do half-heartedly, but it's just like, if you want the big waves, you go for it, and yeah.
Pronta para filmar o seu marido de sup sunset 10 feet solid.
Pronta para tomar sol.
Bem, you wanna see big waves?
No,
No, why?
because I'm not gonna surf.
O cara me rabiou, daí quando a onda veio, eu tentei não perder o remo, né?
Uhum.
Caramba, cara, primeira vez na vida que eu senti assim, eu ficando mole.
Sério?
Te juro.
Porque você ficou muito tempo embaixo d'água?
Eu não sei se foi muito tempo ou a energia que eu gastei pra segurar o remo, porque foi maior pressão, ou segurando o remo, se eu lembro. Daí eu comecei muito pro fundo, eu comecei a ficar mole, eu falei, não é possível, não posso ficar assim. Daí eu comecei a pensar e fazer aquela respiração com o nariz, daí começou a voltar, meu. Foi sinistro, sério.
Caramba, eu filmei a sua última onda, eu vi, mas eu vi que você caiu assim, né, que tinha um cara na sua frente, te rabiou, mas eu fiquei filmando a espuma, eu falei, ele deve ter saído já, né, porque daqui não dá pra ver muito bem, vem muita onda, eu não sabia que tinha acontecido tudo isso.
Sinistro. I was surfing sunset too in the morning and I rushed back to, and it's a better vibe when you surf before any kind of work, right? Any kind of.
I know. Yeah, you can relax in the chair now, whereas otherwise I'd be all antsy.
Yes, for sure. What was your most remarkable trips, you think, in your life?
I love islands. I love going to Indonesia, and Tahiti and Samoa, all the tropical islands. I like warm water and just powerful waves and fun waves. So
It's like home.
Yeah, similar to home. But Indonesia, for example, the culture is so different. So that's a really fun aspect of traveling there, is just seeing the different way of living and the different approach they have to life. So I think there definitely holds a cool place in my heart of
your own kite, shining light. You know a bird ain't a buzz. You are the only way
vida dessa menina é muita inspiração para todo mundo, principalmente para nós, surfistas, mulheres, que temos enfrentado tantas dificuldades na nossa carreira. E a Bethany chegou com um braço só, escreveu o nome dela, deu a volta por cima. E isso mostra que a maternidade não muda nada na nossa vida. E ela conseguiu unir todos esses problemas de ter tido esse ataque de tubarão, e foi lá, deu a volta por cima, construiu uma família maravilhosa, tá surfando ondas que muita gente com 2 braços não surfa. Então, assim, pra mim, e acho que pra todo mundo, ela é a melhor surfista do mundo.
What about your sons? Your sons is how old are them?
So my oldest boy is five now, and my youngest is about 2.5. So yeah, my 5-year-old really likes surfing. He's starting to get the hang of it. Yeah. And my 2-year-old, he's getting there with swimming, and he'll surf tandem with mom and dad a bit, but not quite. He doesn't have the bug yet.
I try to bring Benjamin to surf with me. He's learning now. He's having fun. But it's so important for the dads who surf to see them. I don't know why. We try to make it that's not important, but I feel
I know.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think it's like a fine balance of like, it just has to be fun for them. And if there's any sense of like push or kind of like urgency from mom or dad, I think it makes the kids like less excited.
Yeah.
So I always just like wait for like the conditions to be perfect and just make sure they're having fun. And then if not, we go and like boogie board or play on the beach. Like either way, I think just being around the ocean when they're young is so healthy. And then at some point it will hopefully click. Sometimes he's the last kid in the water. Like he really has the, like, he likes it.
Twist in my hips, kiss on my lips, ice on my wrist, 'cause I'm hot and I'm dancing. Cut that romancing, cancel your plans, and girls hide your mans, 'cause I'm hot and I'm dancing.
I'm expecting as well.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm still surfing, so I'm trying to like get my last days in the water before I get too big. It's been a nice season, kind of like for me it's been really nice because the year's been a really hard year for a lot of people, and
yeah.
I think having something to look forward to, like growing our family, has been really nice. So.
Do you live in a farm or something like that in Kauai?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of neighbors. We're in like the nature. It's really peaceful and quiet. So
I grew up in a city with buildings, and when I moved to the beach, that make it a huge difference on my lifestyle and how I see life.
yeah, I totally agree. Anytime I go to the city or I'm away from the ocean or like nature, I get kind of like just uncomfortable after a while. I always valued just being out and about in nature, and I think also like there's something special about surfing. It's a challenging sport. Like it's really humbling. No matter how good you are, like everyone gets humbled in the ocean. And it's always like kind of like just more powerful than we are. And I like that because it's always kind of putting us in our place and challenging us, and you have to push yourself to keep going, or especially if the waves are kind of more hard. So I think there's just a lot of correlations in life where it's just such a life lesson learner. You're just constantly learning. But I do think that people who don't get to spend time in nature, they're almost like disconnected with like what's important in life.
você era pequenininho, a gente morava aqui perto, filho. Só que você não surfava ainda. Ó, filho, não tem onda em Fred Land, mas a gente vai surfar em V-Land. Bora, Theo!
If you don't think about what you say every single time, knowing in your mind the power in the words won't go away. Negativity comes your way. If you don't think about what you say every single time, knowing in your mind the power in the words won't go away. Positivity come your way. If you say love, say strength, speak good words in abundance, say health and happiness. You better mean what you say. So say hope and say peace, forgiveness, overstanding, your strength and loyalty. They're gonna show you the way. But if you don't think about what you say every single time, knowing in your mind the power in the words won't go away. Negativity come your way. If you don't think about what you say every single time, knowing in your mind the power in the words won't go away. Positivity come your way. Oh yes, it comes your way. It comes your way. Oh yes. Now I know you and you know me. Keep it real, take it easy. Know what you're trying to prove, who you're trying to treat. 'Cause friendship and compassion, they can last forever.
Ben, now you met her, the real Bethany, not the one from the movie.
Yeah.
She's more beautiful, huh? Here, right?
Tell your mom and dad you want to watch the other movie, okay? There's another movie and it has me in it, so you'll see me.
That's nice.
And you'll see my son Tobias and my husband Adam and lots of
Watch
surfing.
your movie like a lot of times, right?
What's the name of her new movie?
It's called Unstoppable.
I'm gonna look for.
if you run it there too. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for
Yeah, no
sharing.
worries.
Aloha.
Yeah, aloha and God bless you guys. And
Me too. Thank you.
when I initially lost my arm, I, rather than being angry or sad, I naturally kind of had an approach of I'm thankful I'm alive. I could have very well died. And I think sometimes we, when tough things happen to us, we either clam up and get angry, I don't deserve this. But in my faith in God, God says the world's not perfect. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. And that's a Bible verse, John 16:33. And that is just kind of being aware of the realities, trusting God and finding your hope and, your community to push through those darker times is so important.
That was the river. This is the sea. And now if you're feeling weary, if you've been alone too long, or maybe you've been suffering from too many plans that